Good afternoon. Most people, some of you know that I'm running for president, some don't. I'm not here about my presidential campaign today. I'm here about calling to action every man, woman, and child. I'm calling to action everybody who hears this to pass this on and share it with your friends, neighbors, and relatives. We have far too long been separated. Far too long, fear and hate has been pumped into your living rooms. This has caused a serious problem. Our country is being destroyed. Our country has been destroyed state by state, town by town. Fires, tornadoes, hurricanes, flooding, earthquakes, whatever nature has thrown at us, and we are not rebuilding. Government is not doing anything to rebuild. We have people here from Louisiana still here from Katrina. Theirs have never been rebuilt, and they're not going to be. Your government has been lying to you. They are, FEMA is broke. They only want to, protect, power and corporations. They give you a couple of trailers and they say, here, you got this for 18 months and then get out. Because they're not rebuilding. Your insurance companies don't care. They're worried about millionaires and billionaires, not you. You need to stand up and say enough. We, United People's Alliance, Up with America, UPA. Up with America, what does that mean? That means bringing America back up, rebuilding it. It is being destroyed, and we're not doing anything about it. We're too busy hating each other and fighting each other over political parties, over color, over race, over religion, over sexual orientation, to see the truth that we are being destroyed by the most powerful enemy we've ever seen in history. And we're doing nothing. And that is on purpose. The government is doing that on purpose. The media sees a disaster and they follow it until the fire is out, until the storm passes over. Then it's no longer newsworthy. And the pain and suffering of people and the homelessness and despair and, just not being newsworthy. Well, we have to worry about that. It's a matter of national security that we join together and we form an alliance to rebuild this country. Every man, woman, and child. I am calling to arms against a foe that we cannot afford to let win. We must rebuild faster, smarter, stronger, and with the outlook of the next storm or the next disaster in sight the way we rebuild. We must get together and help our neighbors. Every state has got some disaster beside it, and I'm calling every state that has got a disaster zone beside it to join together and rebuild the disaster zone. Don't wait for the government that will not come to your aid. It's not coming. Even if I'm elected, it's going to take me a while to get these jackasses to understand that we need the taxes so we can rebuild. I will hold them in session until they do that. We need to rebuild before that, though. We can't wait. As I said, this is not a political stunt. This is a human thing. It is the thing that we have to do. We must do. There's no other options. People, it'll be your home next. Your school, your business, your church. It will be you next. It doesn't care. Storms don't care your political party. They don't care about your race. They don't care about your religion, your sexual. It doesn't care. It is going to destroy your home, your business, your kid. And it doesn't care about who you are. Only the millionaires and billionaires having their homes rebuilt. When they could afford to do that, the insurance companies should be on your side. But they don't care. So homes and businesses, schools and churches are not being rebuilt. Homes and lives are being destroyed and devastated. They're trying to use the fact that they're homeless against them so that their rights are being obscured. How can the unemployment be so low when we've got millions and millions of people out of work? Because their businesses are gone. The places of their employment are no longer there. Homes are gone. Schools are gone. Churches are gone. How is the unemployment so low? Because they don't count homeless. That's what's happening. People, people are living in disaster zones. They're all still living in tents if they're not taken in by somebody. And that's where it's going to be until we rebuild. We must join together, and we must do it now. Every man, woman, and child must join together to make it happen. Because we can't count on a government who is failing you. We must rebuild. We have to. We have no choice. It's either rebuild or this nation will fall. Mark my words, it can fall to the most dangerous enemy we've ever faced. This country can fall because it's already being destroyed. And nothing is being done. You got the East Coast, the West Coast, the Gulf Coast. You've got the Midwest, all being destroyed, town by town, state by state. And nothing's being done. And they want you divided so you don't know that. They want you to hate one another. They want to blame, the Republicans want you to blame the Democrats. Democrats want you to blame the Republicans. And the conservatives and the liberals want you to blame each other. Don't do it. Don't believe it. Because we can't afford it anymore. That game is over. That time is over. I'm not saying don't be a Republican or a Democrat. Yeah, that's your right. But when times of disaster, we cannot do that. We can't afford the division because people are suffering. Families are suffering. Children are suffering. They're starving. They're homeless. And their outlook is so bleak. It's so bleak. It is incredible. And people are dying from exposure. They don't put that on the news because they don't want you to know that. We can't allow that. The richest, most powerful nation in the world, we don't have free medical. We don't have free education. And we can't rebuild the homes of the people who've lost it. Japan is the second most, richest country in the world, and they rebuild every time. They rebuild and they rebuild again. But they rebuild smarter, they build stronger, and they rebuild faster. They don't care who they are. They rebuild those towns that have been destroyed every time. But why doesn't the United States do that? Because too much gosh darn greed. Now I'm asking every man, woman, and child to join together. And I'm asking you corporations to give them time and to help them to do that. Businesses, help supply whatever you can. If we don't do this, there will not be a country left. Please, again, United People's Alliance, UPA, Up with America. Unite as one, every man, woman, and child. I am calling to action. Please share this. Please share this with everybody. This is not about, who, what, when. This is about the common decency of a human being. Because I have seen in my lifetime miracles accomplished by this nation. In my lifetime, I've seen the impossible become possible. Because we joined together. And we must do it again. And we must stay together, and we must fight for everything, for our very lives, to stay together. Because that's what's at stake. Our very lives. Your children, your grandchildren, your friends, your neighbors, your loved ones, their lives are in danger. And if we don't do something now, then there is not going to be a future for them. Because I'm guaranteeing you one thing. I don't make many promises, but I promise you this. You will be hit. It's not a question of if, it is a question of when. It will be your turn. That is a guarantee. It is a guarantee that your home, your life, your business, your schools, your gas stations, they will be hit and be destroyed. It is only a matter of time. We need to make government work. Please join me and just rebuild. Yeah, I've been helping, and I'm going to keep helping. You don't see me on cameras. You don't see me on news, because that's not what it's about. It's not a photo op. I'm out there doing. I'm out there helping people. Because I'm not going to tell you to do something I won't. Thank you for watching. Please take some time today, an hour or two, enjoy yourself. Do something stupid, something silly. Watch a funny movie, a western, a sci-fi. We'll listen to music. Play with your dog, your cat, or your animal, or your children, your grandchildren. Take an hour or two a day. Let the world go away. You will be happier and you'll be healthier for it. So thank you for watching, and please share this. Uh, hmm.